can I find our host?
I haven't met him.
No one has ever met him.
He doesn't exist.
Oh, he's upstairs in his office.
Are you the host of this incredible soiree? I must tell you, it's the most incandescent, most dazzling...
My name is JG, and nobody crashes my party. Not even you nobodies.
Let's go, Mr. Burns.
What did you say?
Mr. Burns and I were just leaving.
Are you Montgomery Burns, the despised billionaire?
Well, that's what my cufflinks say.
There's something I've wanted to tell you for a long time, you ruthless monster.
Yeah.
I love you.
Ah!
You won't believe it. The Simpsons predicted Puff Daddy's secret parties years ago. In a jaw-dropping twist, Homer accidentally stumbles into an elite wild bash on a private island, hosted by a mysterious mogul, someone no one's allowed to meet. Could the Simpsons have known about Diddy's hidden world all along? This isn't just any throwaway episode, it's the Great Phatsby from season 28, and it's back in the spotlight for a chilling reason. Fans are revisiting the episode after some real-life events have made its content feel eerily prescient. The storyline revolves around an eccentric billionaire who throws over-the-top, exclusive parties, and in one scene, the guests wear all-white attire, a rumored theme at Diddy's actual soirees. We're not talking about some casual get-together either. This fictional bash is dripping with wealth, filled with A-listers and elite guests, creating an atmosphere of excess that mirrors the lavish, invitation-only gatherings Diddy is famous for.
So what's your favorite cocktail?
My favorite cocktail is the new French vanilla Ciroc flavored coquito. Okay, so you need some French vanilla Ciroc, you need some coquito, and you need some holiday spirit.
There's plenty of that. What's your favorite food?
Soul food.
What's your favorite midnight snack?
Apple pie and ice cream.
Where do you go to relax in the world?
I like the Caribbean.
By the way, whatever happened to that Farnsworth Bentley guy?
Oh, Farnsworth is doing great.
Okay, so you're having a party. What song do you kick it off with?
Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, The Show. You have to try that one.
Now, you've gone on the record saying that your white party is up there with the top 3 that you've ever thrown for people. What are the other 2?
I would say when I got my star on Hollywood, I had a party. And this year at Burning Man at an undisclosed location.
And if you've had to recall the most lavish, over-the-top, outrageously extravagant decoration on display, what would it be?
One time I had the Declaration of Independence in one of my 4th of July parties. It was a 4th of July white party. And the white party is coming back this year, by the way, for charity.
Yeah, it's great to hear, and I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number 1 on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
yes,
right?
Yes, without a doubt, you are invited.
That is so generous of you. Cheers to that.
See you at the white party, and happy holidays to you and yours.
Thanks, love. What's the best thing you've ever worn?
Thank you.
And it doesn't stop there. The host of the party in the episode is a powerful, secretive figure with hints of scandal swirling around him. Sound familiar? With the recent allegations against Diddy making headlines, fans are rewatching the episode and drawing uncanny connections between the cartoon world and real life. At first, these bizarre similarities seemed like nothing more than satire. But now, with the real-world drama unfolding, people are starting to wonder, did The Simpsons have inside knowledge, or was this just another eerie case of the show's uncanny ability to predict the future? Either way, it's impossible to ignore how spot-on this episode turned out to be. But here's where things get even more interesting. It's not just the vibe of these parties that has fans drawing connections. It's the details in this character that are turning heads.
Reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. Found in their system, weird you probably never heard of. One in particular that continues to pop up is a xylazine or trank, which based on our research is known as a horse tranquilizer.
Tony, were all of the auditioning because they were musicians?
All seeking either TV or some sort of music career with promises of, we're gonna make you a star. instead basically did things to them such that they don't want to have anything to do with the entertainment industry ever again. This individual, who was 9 years old at the time, was taken to an audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. This individual was abused, allegedly, by Sean Combs.
The host of these high-class gatherings in the Simpsons episode isn't just any random character. He's got a style that screams familiarity. For starters, he sports a beard and hairstyle that some say is a near-mirror image of Diddy's. And that's just scratching the surface. If you zoom in on this character, you'll catch those signature diamond earrings. Yes, that's right. Diamond earrings are the kind Diddy has been spotted wearing on many occasions. The uncanny resemblance is already enough to have fans doing double takes. But there's more. In the scene, this character, who, let's remember, is animated and totally fictional, also has walls adorned with platinum records. This little detail was too good to miss, especially since Diddy himself is known for his successful music career, which has earned him a wall full of awards and records in real life.
Tell me, where can I find our host?
I haven't met him.
No one has ever met him.
He doesn't exist.
Oh, he's upstairs in his office.
Are you the host of this incredible soiree? I must tell you, it's the most incandescent, most dazzling...
My name is JG, and nobody crashes my party. Not even you nobodies.
Let's go, Mr. Burns.
What did you say?
Mr. Burns and I were just leaving.
Are you Montgomery Burns, the despised billionaire?
No, that's what my cufflinks say.
There's something I've wanted to tell you for a long time, you ruthless monster.
Yeah.
I love you.
Ah!
The show even gave this character a name, JG. Now, why does that sound so close to Jay-Z? It's a question that has fans buzzing, especially since Jay-Z and his wife, Beyonce, have reportedly attended several of Diddy's real-life events over the years. What do you think? Coincidence? Well, people are starting to wonder if this is yet another instance of The Simpsons somehow tapping into pop culture secrets before they even hit the news. And here's what's getting fans worked up. The allusion seems so specific that it doesn't feel like just a vague nod to high-profile parties. The character in The Simpsons has some pretty distinct style markers that people associate directly with Diddy: the bling, the hairstyle, the laid-back luxury. Plus, he's surrounded by enough framed records to suggest he's a big deal in the music world. Fans noticed these clues back when the episode first aired, but at the time it was more of a laughable parallel. Now, given the headlines and the ongoing investigations, they're looking back at it with fresh eyes and asking whether the Simpsons writers had some inside info, or if this was one of those wild coincidences that the show somehow predicts time and time again. And if that wasn't enough, the name JG feels like a deliberate wink to the real-life dynamic duo, Jay-Z and Beyonce, who are almost always front row when it comes to exclusive A-list events. It's no secret that Diddy and Jay-Z are well acquainted and have crossed paths frequently over the years, whether in the music industry or in the social scene, so the resemblance in this character's name is striking. Netizens have pointed out that this feels too intentional to ignore. It's the little details like these that the Simpsons fans love diving into, and they have quite the track record of uncovering surprisingly accurate portrayals of real-life people. Some fans argue that the similarities between the cartoon and real life can't be purely accidental, especially when you consider the number of The Simpsons predictions that seem to pop up year after year. This has now added a new layer of intrigue to the entire episode, which, ironically, initially seemed like just a playful satire of hip-hop culture. Meanwhile, people online think they've spotted an array of familiar faces among the animated partygoers. The cameos in the Simpsons scene include characters who bear striking resemblances to A-listers like Flavor Flav, Queen Latifah, Diana Ross, and Will Smith, among others. Fans believe these animated appearances are far from accidental, especially given the rumors about Diddy's guest lists over the years. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Both in the show and in real life, These gatherings are portrayed as extravagant, exclusive events known for their white dress code and over-the-top luxury. In the Simpsons episode, the party is set in a sprawling, lavish venue with grand decor, featuring everything from women swinging above the crowd to gourmet dishes being served to high-profile guests. Every detail, from the grandiose aesthetics to the high society guest list, aligns uncannily with the type of opulent gatherings Diddy was known for hosting. That a widely circulated image showing a Simpsons-style Diddy character in a pink suit running from police was actually fake. This viral image, featuring the animated Combs in his striking pink outfit and matching sunglasses, had sparked another wave of gossips. Many believed it was an intentional nod to a 2016 incident when security footage allegedly captured Diddy in an altercation with then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. But according to Selman, this particular image was fan-made and had no connection to any official episode of The Simpsons. Addressing the growing speculation, Selman, 52, gave a straightforward response, putting the issue into perspective with a statement shared with TMZ. He explained that in the current era, The Simpsons' predictions, or more accurately, coincidences, have become meaningless. It's true. How easy has it become for people to create AI-generated images that appear like Simpsons scenes based on real-world events? With the internet's endless craving for shocking twists, any goofball can whip up an AI image based on a current event and say The Simpsons predicted it. And decent but easily misled folks will believe it because they so very want it to be true. It's true. Fans jump straight away to link anything remotely similar to real life as proof of the show's prophetic powers. And with The Simpsons having made spot-on references to Donald Trump's presidency.
To be at Trump Tower, it's great to be in a wonderful city, New York, and it's an honor to have everybody here. This is beyond anybody's expectations. There's been no crowd like this. And I can tell you, some of the candidates they went in, they didn't know the air conditioner didn't work. They sweated like dogs. They didn't know the room was too big because they didn't have anybody there. How are they going to beat ISIS? I don't think it's going to happen.
Lady Gaga's Super Bowl show. The Ebola outbreak and Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox. It's no wonder fans are quick to assume the same. Yet, Selman's comment underscores a critical reality. The series has cleverly woven cultural touchpoints into its storyline, but doesn't intend to predict the future. The real prediction, it seems, might just be The Simpsons understanding our endless fascination with celebrity and the way these events repeat, sometimes even exaggerating themselves more wildly than anything the show's writers could ever dream up. The AI image caught everyone's attention, mainly because Combs wore a pink suit and sunglasses at the 2023 BET Awards, looking just like the viral Simpsons edit circulating online. Adding to the buzz, a troubling video from March 5th, 2016 recently resurfaced, showing a heated moment between Combs and his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in Los Angeles' Intercontinental Hotel. The footage, shared by CNN, shows Combs, wearing just a bath towel, chasing after Ventura, grabbing her by the neck and throwing her to the ground. As she lay still on the floor, he kicked her twice, which instantly sparked an uproar on social media. The mix of this disturbing video and the viral Simpsons meme seemed to blur the line between fiction and reality, with many fans convinced this was another prediction by the show. The footage of Combs is pretty intense. It shows him grabbing Ventura by her sweatshirt, shoving her down to the floor again, and even throwing a chair at her. That kind of behavior really raised a lot of eyebrows, and soon enough, the video was all over social media. In the wake of all the buzz, Combs decided to release an apology video on May 19th. In this video, he didn't mention Ventura by name, but he did open up about how tough it can be to look back on the darkest times in your life.
Darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
It seemed like he was really reflecting on his choices, and you could see he was shaken up by it all. He ended the video by saying, "I take full responsibility for my actions. I'm disgusted with myself." Ventura, who was with Combs on and off from 2007 to 2018, finally spoke up after the disturbing footage made its rounds online.
I want to be a mother, and I want to be motherly. It would be somebody that's good with kids, I guess. I grew up, it was just me and my brother. I think two is good. At the end of the day, if you made the decisions you made them, and they don't define you. As cheesy as it sounds, I really love a sense of humor. Somebody that can make me laugh all day beats out any look or anything. If we can laugh together, that's the best thing. I think the little things count more than the big things sometimes, and I think that's important. There's always these ceilings that, women try to have to break through in order to be respected, and, in a relationship sense and a lot of different.
In her first public statement since the video dropped, she shared a heartfelt message that really struck a chord. It's clear she felt that love and support lifting her up. Ventura went on to explain that this wave of kindness has helped her find a safe space for her younger self, allowing her to settle into a place of healing. I mean, she didn't shy away from the harsh reality of her experience, stating, "Domestic violence is the issue." This really shows how serious the situation is and how it can affect a person deeply. She candidly reflected on how it broke her down into someone she never thought she would become, showing just how impactful these experiences can be. Ventura also touched on her journey of recovery, sharing that she's worked hard to get to a better place. This kind of honesty about healing is so important, as it reminds people that recovery is a process that takes time and effort. The singer, actress, and model wrapped up her statement by thanking everyone who has taken her situation seriously. She made a powerful plea, asking, "My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time." In November 2023, Ventura made a big move by suing Sean Diddy Combs, claiming he had subjected her to years of violence and sexual abuse during their on and off relationship. This was a serious allegation that really caught people's attention. In her lawsuit, she claimed that Combs forked over $50,000 to the Intercontinental Hotel just to get hold of the security footage from their physical altercation back in March 2016. That's a pretty hefty sum, and it raised eyebrows about whether he was trying to cover up what happened or control the story that was getting out. Now, what do you think? Do you think The Simpsons has some kind of supernatural foresight, or is it just good old-fashioned satire? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this whole situation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got some videos coming your way soon, so see you then.